Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this video is going to be different. Okay, it's going to be different from what you see on my channel, and this is basically a reaction video of every time I'm on social media I see in the comments about Nigerians or other African nationals, but especially Nigerians are saying South Africans are the same as Ghanaians, because at some point we were trying to also send them back to their country. And I wanted to share this video to let Nigerians know that we are not like South Africans. We are not aggressive like them. We're different, okay? Our case was different and we handled it professionally, and South Africans are not handling it professionally, as everyone can see. So I just wanted to share this video to you guys for you guys to watch. Okay guys, so before we get into the video, we will see what is currently happening in South Africa right now. People getting abused, and this sort of big attack going on there. So let's just watch what is happening there, because it's scary. Okay, it's scary, and we cannot compare South Africa right now with Ghana. It's totally different situation happening now. Totally different situation happening right now. So Nigerians, my fellow brothers and sisters, Nigerians, please, okay? We are not like South Africans, and your case were different. But even looking into this whole situation, I think you were the people who made South Africans really upset, by crowning a king in South Africa. I think that's why it plays one of the major roles, the reason why they're acting this way. But at the end of the day, they are overreacting, and it's not nice. Okay, so let's get into it.
You can shoot me in my leg like this. I'm very disappointed so much. My name is John Kasongo. So why you are in the peace? You are not come to fight in South Africa. Man, look, they shoot me 2 bullets. 1 year, 2 bullets now. Look here, my leg is broken now. You can see now. You can see. Look here. You can see. Look here. You can say that's a human right. Yeah, we have to kill us like this. Like women. You can see like this. With the bullets.
Why kill us like this?
Like this.
Why kill us? Why kill us? His name is about to happen to us. Never come for fighting. He come to need the help. But he started to beat him like this. It is right. Please, I can't tell it to.
Hosanna Limambo, Hosanna, Hosanna Maomi,
You captioned, "Dear South Africans, this is just the beginning," which was basically talking about Ghanaians and who we are. I've seen some comments that ordinarily I would have ignored them, but for educational purposes and clarity's sake, those comments must be addressed. One of them is coming from a guy named Babalao, and I know he's an Igbo man from Nigeria. He said South Africans and Ghanaians are the same. They are full of hatred towards Nigerians. There is another one from J. Jerry, who is also a Nigerian. Ghana are same with South Africans. Both are racist towards black race. As far as I am concerned, there has never been any xenophobic attacks on African immigrants in Ghana. And if you are an African watching this video, please make sure you watch the video till the end, else you will not understand the whole situation. In 2025, something happened in Ghana, and it was all because of one person, and that person is the man on your screen. His name is Dr. Chukudi. Jude Ehinetu. He's a Nigerian, an Igbo man to be specific. This man traveled to Ghana in 1995 as a businessman who was dealing in spare parts. He eventually got married to a Ghanaian woman, and since then he's been living peacefully in Ghana for all his life. But along the line, the man was installed as an Igbo chief or king for the Igbo people living in Ghana, and the man started installing sub-chiefs and elders across Ghana. Nobody complained about that. The man also in 2012 started celebrating the Inji Festival or Yam Festival in Ghana, and he did that for 12 years. So 2024 was the 12th edition of that particular festival, and this festival was celebrated openly, whereby media personnel and other dignitaries in Ghana are given invitation to grace the occasion. Ghanaians never complained about that particular festival. On top of it, this man started conferring chieftaincy titles on some known personalities in Ghana. Still, Ghanaians never complained, because as I told you earlier, Ghanaians are very tolerant and their hospitality is unmatched. So Ghanaians never complained about the 12-year celebration of the Inji Festival, the installation of sub-Igbo chiefs and elders, and the conferring of chieftaincy titles on some known figures in Ghana, until in 2025 when this video came out. Now in the video, Dr. Chuktu was explaining to Ghanaians and Igbo people at large that he has bought 250 plots of land in Ghana, and that was not even an issue. But the intent behind that 250 plots of land that was bought by this chief was actually the problem. According to him, he was going to build an Igbo kingdom or Igbo village in Ghana, and that Igbo kingdom is going to have one entrance. So it is going to be a gated kingdom. If you want to enter that kingdom, you need to pass through one entrance or one gate. Aside that, he is going to build Igbo schools, Igbo market, town halls, and he is going to be in charge of that land and then sell those lands to Igbo people who want to settle in Ghana. So when an Igbo person travels to Ghana, what the person needs to do is that you go and see him as the king of the Igbo kingdom in Ghana, and he will sell a portion of that land for you and your family to build your house and settle in that Igbo kingdom. And they are going to have streets which will be named after Igbos, including his father.
So I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road, that is at Old Ningo area. But along that road, it's right on the road, I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're gonna build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. You know, they always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge, maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge, and they know that yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana. We will also, in the palace of the Igbo, we also have apartment there for special guests like governors and ministers, and in future I know that we the Igbos will provide president in Nigeria, and I know that the president that will rule Nigeria at time to come must be an Igbo man, and one day by the special grace of God, he also going to be part of those that are going to lodge at the guest house there in Igbo village. In that Igbo village, my good brother, what I want to do there is we'll create streets there. We'll create streets that will represent the names of the ancient Igbos. We'll create the street that will bear the name of Sambakwe Street. That's the ex-governor of Imo State. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Nzaogo. We'll create a street that will bear, of course, the name of my father also, Zemaladi Henetu. And all the great Igbo leaders that they have gone, and those are present, will create streets in their name that will represent them in Igbo village in Ghana. Transport section. This Igbo village in Ghana, every Igbo man all over the world have right to come there and buy property. Either you want a plot of land or 2 plots of land to build your dream house. We're also going to build tall buildings of maybe 6th floor or 7th floor. We'll sell them flat by flat, and we will have a single entrance in this Igbo village. When you come in there, you know you're coming into Igbo village in Ghana. From there, Igbos will expand.
Now, as I told you, Ghanaians are tolerant, but Ghanaians are not stupid. Because when you travel to other parts of the world, you will definitely find chiefs, but those chiefs are leaders of their people living in that particular country. They do not in any way buy lands that we are going to establish a kingdom in that particular country, and then that kingdom will solely belong to us. And if you want to enter into that kingdom, you need to get permission from us before you enter into that particular kingdom. That has never happened in any country. So Ghanaians made it clear that the man can live in Ghana with his wife and his kids, enjoying his position as a chief of Igbos, but the man should never think of building an Igbo village or kingdom in Ghana. So it's either he live in Ghana in peace without building any kingdom in Ghana, or go back to Nigeria and build that kingdom. Ghanaians never attacked anyone to leave Ghana. Ghanaians were specific that it's either you stay in Ghana without building any kingdom, or you move out of Ghana and build your kingdom in wherever you want to build your kingdom. So if somebody says that Ghanaians were asking Nigerians to move out of Ghana, it is either the person is saying that out of hatred or out of ignorance. Now, in the case of South Africa, people are being beaten, some are being killed just because they are African immigrants, and then these South Africans think they are stealing their jobs. The dynamics are not the same. Now, let me give you a little statistics. Starting from just December 2025. On December 13, 2025, 32 Nigerians were arrested in Ghana. Guess what they were doing? They were involved in romance scam. And just 11 days later, 24th December 2025, 48 Nigerians were arrested, and they were also engaging in romance scam and online investment fraud. Just 3 days after that, on December 27, 2025, 141 Nigerians who were involved in Momo fraud and BEC scam were also arrested in Ghana. On January 18, another 53 Nigerians were arrested in Ghana who were also involved in online fraud. On February 11, 12 Nigerian ladies were arrested in Ghana, and guess what? They were into prostitution, which is illegal in Ghana. And on April 28, 42 Nigerian ladies were also arrested, and they were all engaging in prostitution. Now, these are Nigerians who were arrested from December 13, 2025 to April 2026. But guess what? In spite of all these people, running up to 300 and something people, Ghanaians never took the law into their own hands to attack anyone or beat anyone just because these Nigerians are committing crimes in Ghana. So if you're an Igbo person and you are pissed just because Ghanaians didn't allow the Igbo king to build an Igbo kingdom in Ghana, so you think Ghanaians are racist towards Nigerians, just travel to Ghana to see the number of Nigerians that are flourishing in Ghana. And some of them are on the internet publicly and on daily basis appreciating Ghanaians and their hospitality towards them. Ghanaians are not racist towards their fellow African men or women, and there is no xenophobia in Ghana. So before you start spreading hatred, just know that one of the countries that open its arms to everyone, regardless of where you are coming from, is Ghana. And you can check the records. Ghana still remains the gateway to Africa. And one thing you cannot take away from Ghanaians is their hospitality and tolerance. And this is a world-known fact that you can verify from anywhere. Ghanaians are not racist, and Ghanaians are not xenophobic. And if you care to know, the Igbo king is still in Ghana, living his life peacefully, and it's as simple as that. Share your thoughts with us in the comment section and follow the page for more Mediana Citizen. Kwadwo Jr. God bless you.
Okay, so this comes to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and to my fellow Nigerians, Ghanaians, we do love you guys so much, because I mean we have so much in common, okay, and we also marry each other. So let's not make this relationship get broken because of you guys are doing some kind of stuff that Ghanaians do not like. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you so much once again for watching. Please comment your thoughts in the comment section below, and kindly like this video and also subscribe. Okay, all right, so yeah, until next time, see you in another video. Okay, bye bye.